What's up guys, welcome to Plain Infinite's review of the JWF eReader Pro. So here's the images. I'm actually going to preview images for you, and I'm going to navigate using these navigational buttons here instead of using the three like I did before. Oh, this is the anti-glare screen, by the way. I just want to point that out. So images, I just clicked OK. There is a small little like millisecond lag time over there, not a bit more than a millisecond, but anyways, like a second lag time. And now you're at this menu. It says internal storage, like all this stuff. You can navigate using these buttons easily, or you can simply navigate using these navigational buttons. Here's my battery life indicator, by the way. That usually changes depending on what you're doing. So sometimes I notice that battery indicator comes up here and they show it up here, and vice versa. They switch the time back and forth depending on the app or depending on the program you're using on this device. So I actually preloaded some images on here. I want to show you guys that. I put it under the internal storage. I simply connected to my Windows 7 PC, so it is compatible with Windows 7, and I'm assuming it's compatible with Windows XP as well. So here I put a GIF image on. It does not actually play very well. So just to show you guys, this was our old Play Infinite GIF picture. You can actually zoom in by clicking up over here and down to zoom out and up. And as you can see, the image is really not that good. You can't even see our logo, but that was our Play Infinite GIF, and it is animated, by the way. So here is another image that I got. This is fairly well. So if you guys probably noticed this, if you have a PlayStation 3, it's a cross media bar, and I'm just zooming in to show you guys. This image actually came out fairly well. So what I want to say that you're not going to be using the e-reader to show like your family pictures or stuff like that. It's just going to be for mostly for reading. However, it does all these features on the side, which is it's actually pretty appreciated. And there's the JWF logo, which actually shows up fairly well. So now let me back out of the images and go into the library, which you guys probably want to know about the most. So over here you have a preview of the book or anything that you're reading at the moment. So if I were to go up and click that, it'll bring me right to where I left off. This is the picture that I was showing you guys before. I left off on that, so just pause it on that. But if you're reading a book and you pause off on page 43, for example, it'll start on page 43. And let me just go down to library. So that's where all your books will be stored, and navigate either if you store it in your memory card or your internal storage. You can also favorite it, and here are the books. You can just simply, let me just show you guys one book. So no more empty faces.epub. Opening file, please wait. Take some time, and then it just opens right away. So there's a battery indicator at the top. There's the time. You'll get everything up there, and a couple of other stuff as well as the book title right there. The page number, everything else about it, it's good. It is, I should mention, it is a nice crisp display. You can see it clearly, like from like even like this far. I could actually see the font text on this. You should be able to see it too. It's pretty clear. So yeah, and you can click the navigational D-pad button to go to the next page. Continue doing that. So now it says the page number is up there, so 3 out of 8. So it's like it automatically changes, like the layout at the top and bottom changes depending on what you're doing. So for this book, they want to keep it full screen except for the little top portion, so they squeezed everything in the top and left the bottom open, so you get the most screen real estate for your book. And I should also mention you can use these navigational keys for navigating to page numbers as well, because for example I'm going to navigate to page number 7. I just clicked that 7 and it's going to page 7. Whoops, I had to click OK. And then it goes right to page 7. There's also a LED indicator light, by the way, over there, and that just usually lights up when you do something. So for example, I'm going to click the down button, it's going to light up. That's I don't see the purpose of that, but it's just there. Now I also want to go through, let me just go back to the main menu. Okay, so there's also buttons over here. This is there's a menu button right here. I want to mention right here. So instead of keep on clicking the back button, which is here, you can just continue and click the one menu button. It'll go right to the menu. There's the music button, and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna go to menu. and I'm there. And this device also has games, but you probably wouldn't want to be gaming on this device. It's good for Sudoku or Othello. Those are the two games that are on here, but like I said, you wouldn't be gaming on this device too much. It's for example, like if you're on a bus and you have nothing to do, you're tired of reading, you can just quickly pop out a game of Sudoku and start playing. And it also has a couple of applications such as the calculator and calendar. Let me just show you to you guys. And let me just show you guys the calculator app. It's fairly good. You can another thing that's another thing where this navigational buttons come in. So I really like, I can't even emphasize the amount that I like these navigational buttons at the side here. It's really helpful to, it makes navigation a lot more easier. Instead of having to click this D-pad button, I could simply just, like, if I want to type 3, just click 3 and then it automatically types it for me, and then I would have to navigate to multiplication sign and then click 6 and then equals. So for example, that's how it'll work, and it's fairly good. As you notice right there, there is a bit of lag time there, and that's just the screen processing that image, but it's a small little lag time that happens with most e-readers. So what else did I want to say? I want to say that it has a 128 megabytes built-in memory, and it has a SD card slot with support up to 8 gigabytes, and it charges through micro USB like that cable I showed you earlier, and it'll charge it through your wall outlet if you have one. It is coated with rubber coating, so that's another thing I really like about this device. So when you're on the portable and when you're on the go, this device simply will fit in your, like, your carrying case or whatever you use to travel around. Obviously it won't fit in your pocket, but it is a really nice portable e-reader device, just like all the other e-readers. But this has a soft touch coating on the outside, which makes it easy to grip in your hand, and I really appreciated that. And what else? It has a 4-way D-pad, like I mentioned before, with the OK sign in the middle. The 5 physical function buttons over here. These are the navigation button, the trash button. It has a headphone jack down here. Headphone jack over there, and it has a micro USB port down there. It has a lot of other features like in the software, such as the favorite list, your book cover preview, like I mentioned over there. A lot more things such as bookmarks. You can change the font size. You can do a lot more things. You can content so much more. Like I said, the games and applications. It's usable when you're on the go and you really want to quickly pop it out and start using it. But you won't be using this as, for example, a gaming device, or you won't be using this to show family photos or stuff like that. It also has a removable battery, which I mentioned earlier on. You just have to pop that open and you can remove that lithium battery. And that is all I could say. So this device is available for, you can purchase at jwfselling.com and at launch. So initially it'll be only available at jwfselling.com, but later on it'll be available in stores as well. It is what I want to say. It is available on March 20th in the UK and April 19th for the rest of the world, which includes EU, USA, Canada, Russia, and all the other countries. And it'll be available at jwfselling.com initially, and then at an unannounced date it'll be available in retail. What I'm showing you right now is the setting menu, by the way. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, make sure to email jwfselling at hotmail.co.uk, or you can email us directly at playinfinitegeneral@gmail.com, or you can simply leave a comment and we will reply to it. For sure, we'll reply to it as fast as possible. And also, so now I'm going to go into my personal opinion about this device. I really like this device. Out of the e-readers that I used, not including tablets, which I have right here, which I'm going to show you guys. So this is my Samsung Galaxy Tab I have over here. It's heavy. So this wouldn't be your average portable device where you would simply carry, whereas this e-reader, if you're looking to simply read books, it's an excellent device. So for example, I wouldn't be wanting to carry my Galaxy Tab 10.1 all over the place just to read books. It's not fairly good. This is a media tablet, so I would use it for photos, videos, other stuff like that. But when I want to read books, I quickly take out my JWF eReaderPRO, pop it open out of my carrying case, and I just simply read a book. So it is fairly good. It's a good device for reading ebooks. And what else could I say? If you guys know what the Galaxy Tab 10.1 is, I'm just gonna give you the thinness comparison, just so that you guys have perspective of how thin the device actually is. Okay, and that is it. So this fits. Yeah, it's a small device. It fits right in the screen of the Galaxy Tab 10.1. So yeah, put that to the side. And so yeah, I really like this device. The soft coating. Some of my favorite stuff about this device is the soft touch rubber coating all along the device. The navigational buttons are really appreciated, and trust me, when you get this device and when you actually use it, you will understand how good those navigational buttons are. It's just really nice. It's nice that they inputted some games and like applications in there just for casual use. Like for example, if you need to pop out a calculator, it's nice that you have that feature available, but you probably won't be using it too much. The stuff that I didn't like about this device is some parts of the software are fairly slow, and that's mostly due to the fact that this is an e-reader. This is a budget-friendly e-reader. It's very cheap, and that's just how e-readers are nowadays. It has this small little lag time. So let me show you. I don't know where to actually show you that, but calculator, like I showed you before, is the best place because when you're moving, so I'm starting at close up there, and when I move, it takes a second. So I'm gonna click right now, and it goes to clear out like in a second later. So that's something I really didn't like about the device, but that's what you should expect to get with this e-reader because it's just a simple, it's a budget-friendly device. So that's all I had to say about this. I like the fact that they included a small preview up there as well as the date and time over there. So it's nice when you're on the go. So that's pretty much it for Play and Finish review of the JWF eReader Pro. Make sure to check out our unboxing videos and our first impression videos of this device. And thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to Play Infinite. We really appreciate it. And give this video a quick thumbs up as well as leave any comments or questions on the JWF eReader Pro in, like I said, in the comment section. And so this is how it'll look with the case on. So like I said before, you can use it like this. You can close the case when you're on the go, simply put it like this and start using it, or you can go like that. However you go, like that, whatever, however you personally wish to use the case. But anyways, I would recommend picking up this device. It's worth it because it is a budget-friendly e-reader. It's not going to be your direct competitor to, for example, the Galaxy Tab 10.1, but it is a nice device for just simply reading books. It's a nice cheap device that you can use for reading books on the go, portably, and it's catered to that type of audience. So thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in our next video review.